Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Q&A Wednesdays with J. Lopez, MD. Tonight would be our continuation of our topic from last week, and that would be called the JLo Organics Wellness in a Bottle. So I'm excited tonight to have a couple of guests. And first off, I'd like to introduce one of our guests, and that would be Dr. Sigfried Galang. He graduated from St. Luke's Medical College of Medicine in 2002. He started practicing integrative medicine in 2010, integrating his background in conventional medicine and holistic, complementary, and alternative modalities and principles. He's currently one of the doctors in JLo's MD Medical Group. Let's all welcome Dr. Sigfried Galang.
Hi, Dr. Joel.
Hi, good evening, Dr. Sigfried. How are you doing tonight?
I'm fine, and hi to all the audience also.
Yeah, thanks for joining us tonight.
Yes, I'm so excited that we will present to them the three other supplements that we are part of the product line of JLo Organics.
Well, great. So let me now introduce our second guest. So our second guest was born and raised in Milan, in Italy. He's a football player, fitness coach, and a star magic artist. He's also one of the wellness ambassadors of J. Lopez MD. So without further ado, let's all welcome Mr. Mark Rivera.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Doc Joel and Doc Sigfried. How are
Good
you
evening,
doing?
Mark.
Good evening, Mark.
How are you guys doing?
We're doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great, especially after it's my fourth week, and I'm visiting the clinic once a week. I'm doing great. I feel really well. Especially my costochondritis is totally I'm pain free, guys. Thanks
Yeah,
to
that's
your
wonderful.
services. Yes.
Yeah,
And
you're back to doing weights, right?
yes, I'm back to workout, but with light weights, and slowly I will make my progress. And I'm so happy that I can go back in shape. And
Wonderful.
thank you for having me, guys.
That's great.
Okay, Joe and Toxic.
Yeah.
Doc Sig saw you earlier today for the ear acupuncture as well, right?
Yes, and I also had the like it's like a massage, right, Toxic?
The myofascial decompression
Yes.
therapy. Yeah,
It's
it's like
really
a
good for
ventosa.
the Yes, yeah, I really feel relaxed, especially for my muscle type in my back. And it's been, I think, I didn't have a massage for the longest time since we have a pandemic. So it felt great, actually. It's fast and very efficient at the same time.
That's great to hear.
Yes. Thank you so much. But tonight we're here for the new products I heard. Can you please introduce me the Vitale line of JLo Organics?
Yeah, actually, last week we discussed the JLo Vitale line, which included the Contour, Flush, and Rich. And for tonight, we're going to discuss the next three supplements, which are part of the line. And that would be the 8-Core C, the Forte, and the Erexia.
Mhm. Okay, so we have a total of 6 supplements.
Yes, we do.
Nice,
So,
nice, nice.
Yes.
And we can
This
start
one,
with
they are my favorites too. This
really.
this new three line of product.
Okay, so I'm very curious about these products, guys. I think there's nothing like these products, and we can start with the Vitale Core 8C.
8-core
What's
C.
this all about, guys?
okay, go ahead. Siegfried, do you want to talk about 8-Core C for a bit?
Yes,
Yes, actually, it's
yes. So
our natural
expand
vitamin
it.
C supplement. So it's different from the usual vitamin C supplement that you get in the market, which is ascorbic acid or sodium ascorbate. So with Vitali 8 course, you get more than the ascorbic acid or sodium ascorbate because it has the other cofactor nutrients that go along with the ascorbic acid. So it's like an eggshell. You have an eggshell, the ascorbic acid, has the ascorbic acid, like the antioxidant proper, and then within that is the core. So that's included in the Vital 8 Core C.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. So,
Yes,
what's
there's a big.
the maximum grams that we can take of ascorbic acid for a person, normal person? How many
Yeah,
grams in
for
a
a
day?
person who has no issues and they just want to do it for preventive purposes, they could
Uh-huh.
start with like 3 grams, or that's 3,000 milligrams per day in divided doses. But if
Okay.
you encounter something like, let's say, a viral infection, you could increase it up to 6,000 milligrams a day. Or for those who are really serious into doing it properly, they could take like 1 gram every hour until they experience diarrhea. So by that time they
Oh,
experience diarrhea, their blood's already saturated or has enough levels of vitamin C to act as an anti-infective agent.
nice. So, may I ask how many grams of ascorbic acid has the Vitalicor 8C in one dosage? Do you do you know how much?
Okay. Okay, actually, it's a natural product, so it has
Yeah.
camu berry extract. So we don't use the grams in terms of like unlike ascorbic acid, that we have to get the dosage of 500 grams or 1,000 grams.
Okay.
Here, it's
Yes.
already in the camu berry extract. So it's a food
Okay.
supplement, and we need vitamin C actually because we could not produce vitamin C on our own. So all animals, except certain animals like humans, chimps, apes, and also megabats and guinea pigs doesn't could not produce vitamin C. That's why we need it every day as a supplement, whether it's
Mm.
from food, diet, and because of our storage of fruits and vegetables, we couldn't actually. There is deficiency of vitamin C just by the storage in your grocery. And as long as
Mhm.
you pick it up from the tree, it starts to disintegrate the vitamin C.
Nice, nice. So it's very useful, especially for this during this pandemic, right?
Definitely.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
So it can prevent and also can be used as a treatment to to improve from the COVID-19, right?
Yeah, it's one of the supplements that we recommend to help prevent and actually treat the symptoms of a viral
Yeah.
infection, such as COVID.
Okay.
And that would include vitamin C, in the vitamin C complex, vitamin
Yes.
D3, as well as zinc. And
Okay.
yeah, just to let you know, Mark, they've done studies comparing the molecular structure of ascorbic acid and vitamin C complex. The vitamin C complex, like when you observe it under a microscope, has a more complex structure compared to that of the ascorbic acid. So if Ralph could show us the slide on the vitamin C complex that's in our
Mm-hmm.
8 core C. Yeah, so if you look here, the vitamin C complex, it's much more complex, quote unquote,
Okay.
than your regular or simple ascorbic acid. So aside from ascorbic acid, it has certain cofactors, like Dr. Sigfried said, and that would
Yes.
include your bioflavonoids and what we call factor P, J, and K. And of course, the bioflavonoids that I did mention include your rutin and enzymes such as tyrosinase. So it's that more complex than your regular ascorbic acid.
Nice. So there, it has so many benefits, right?
Yeah, besides being an antioxidant, it also helps in the production of collagen. So for
Nice.
people who are aging, vitamin C is really important because collagen, as you know, is found in the skin as well as joints. So if you make sure that you have enough vitamin C, then you would continue to make collagen that's essential for your connective tissues. And of course, it's
All
also
right.
anti-infective as well.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Vitalic or 8C can be taken from anyone, any age, or just for adults?
Yeah, kids can also take it, but usually we give 1/3 of the adult dose to kids, and
One
that is if
third.
they actually swallow the pill.
Yeah.
Okay. Ah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's big. It's a big one, I think.
So
I don't.
actually
Yeah.
for Mark, so actually for adults, you can take 1 to 2 cups 1 hour before breakfast, or and 1 to 2 cups before bedtime. So that's
Oh, a
the
total of
recommended.
maximum of 4 capsules a day,
Yeah,
right?
2 to 4 cups a day.
Nice, nice. Okay, I think I need to buy this for my grandma. She's 94, and I think this is really useful for her for her health. And she's doing great actually, but I
Mhm.
think this will protect her from any viral virus, bacteria, right?
Yeah. So she's 94 years old, you said?
Yeah, she's 94
Wow.
and she's really strong, but
Hmm.
I think she still needs it. And
Okay.
she's
Yeah,
still able to cook,
definitely with
right?
the collagen
Yes,
also.
yes. And she's
Yeah.
still able to cook for us, for my cousins. So I'm really jealous because I want to reach that age with that strength.
Yeah, good genes,
I'm
huh?
preventing with your products. That's the
Okay.
goal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
So the next one, we have the Vitale Forte. And I have it also here.
Yeah.
If
So the
Mark
Yeah.
can introduce me
yeah.
this product.
So
Yeah,
that's a
so the
good product too.
yeah. Okay. So the Vitale Forte was formulated primarily to help in our fight against any type of infections, including viral infections. It basically consists of essential oils that have antibiotic properties. And maybe Siegfried, if you want to tell us more about this particular line.
Yes, it has 10 essential oils, if like oregano, ginger, cinnamon, thyme, turmeric, and essential oils from sage, basil, clove, um, frankincense, and peppermint. So those are the essential oils. So have you tried essential oils before, Mark?
No, I haven't. So do you advise me to get essential
Uh,
oils?
So all these essential oils actually can block the virus from the entrance up to the exit. So if the virus is trying to enter the cells, the oregano, ginger, cinnamon, and thyme can already block the entry. So in case the virus gets in, the other oils can block the transcription, like the turmeric, and then the early stage, like sage and basil, and then it also blocks replication of the virus within the cell, like clove, and then it blocks the assembly by the frankincense. And if it's still there, the peppermint will kill it before it exits the cell.
Oh, nice. So it's really useful for the people. And also another questions. Do we still need to get this supplement continuously, consistently, or we can stop it? Like after 2 months we stop, or we need it every day non-stop.
Yeah, the good thing about essential oils is that we don't develop a tolerance to it. So
Okay.
it's like a blend of essential oils that have synergistic properties. So basically, it's like 1 + 1 = 3. So one essential
Okay.
oil
Wow.
actually potentiates the effects of the other. So basically, it's been around since the Middle Ages when they actually began using it for its anti-infective properties. But recently, there's been a resurgence in the use of essential oils, and it's now called medical aromatherapy. Of course, it's not just being used for smelling, but it also could be applied on your skin. It also could be used internally. So essential oils have a lot of like properties and a lot of benefits for the body.
Oh, must be nice. I didn't know about the oil actually. Thank you for
Yeah.
the knowledge that you shared to me. And do you want to share if Vitale Forte has other benefits compare other products in the market? Like why you're suggesting who needs this supplement?
Actually, the essential oils have anti-inflammatory effects, so you can also use that for cancer, for
Mhm.
those who have arthritis. So the anti-inflammatory effects is an additional benefits of the essential oil. So
Okay, so I think I needed this when I
yes,
had costochondritis, right?
yes, definitely.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I
so
know that costochondritis is related to arthritis, right?
yes, it's an inflammatory process.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Sayang.
so
Now I know about this product. Sana before when I had it. But I'm healed already. I don't need this anymore. But tell
so
me,
if you could see here, Mark, on the slide, it
yes.
shows the mechanism of action of the essential oil component of the Vitale Forte line. So,
Okay.
four of those essential oils actually work on the like uh, like on the step prior to the incorporation of the virus into the cell. Basically, it prevents the attachment of the
Mhm.
spike protein into the cell membrane, and that would include the oils that Doc Sigfried mentioned earlier, and they are oregano, cinnamon, thyme, and
Okay.
what's that? Ginger.
Ginger. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the rest of the oils actually work internally in the viral replication, transcription, and translation. So before it's released from the cell, the essential oils actually act on certain pathways within the cell. So that's how
Okay.
extensive the essential oils are.
Okay. So this product, I saw that it consists in cinnamon. Cinnamon, it's partially sweet in this
Yeah, actually,
product. It's
cinnamon
true, guys.
has been used for diabetic individuals. It helps
Okay.
balance their blood sugar. So, a lot of these oils have other properties aside from being anti-infectives. So,
Okay.
like for instance, the the oil clove is used as an antibacterial. Frankincense is used as an anti-tumoral agent, so it works against cancer. And then, of course, peppermint has a lot of benefits. It's used for people who have gastrointestinal problems, um, and then so on and so forth. Of course, ginger is being used for, let's say, uh, people who have a lot of inflammation in the body, things like that.
Okay. Oh, okay. So it has the function of preventing and also at the same time treating
Yes.
illness, right?
Like oregano is also antifungal, antiparasitic, and
Okay.
turmeric, the popular turmeric among Ayurvedic medicine. So
Mm,
it's anti-inflammatory. It's also used for cancer
mm.
therapy.
All right. Okay, so this is the Vitale Forte, guys. As you can see, I have it on my hands
So, so Mark, you
from the
can
JLo.
actually take just 1 cup per day as a supplement, but you can
Uh-huh.
increase it for therapy up to 1 to 2 cups an hour after breakfast, 1 to 2 cups 1 hour after lunch, and 1 to 2 cups before bedtime. But in
Okay.
case you are gaining weight or you're bigger, you can increase it up to 5 cups per day. And
Okay.
then yeah.
So it helps also for people who wants to lose weight. And this one, it has a 90 soft gels, the Vitale Forte, and the Vitale Core 8C. It's their capsules, also 90 pieces. Okay,
Yes.
in one
So you can use
container.
both of them, the 8 Corsi and Vitali Forte, and that COVID will go away.
That's good. I think this is a good news for our
Yes.
audience, for the people
Those who
not
have
only in the
fear about
Philippines
this
but around the world.
virus, not just the COVID, but the flu and all types of coronaviruses and hepatitis B viruses. or hepatitis C. Yeah.
Okay. Also, it helps also to boost the against the hepatitis.
Yes, there are some
For
essential
example,
oils
if
that can work on the
for
hepatitis.
example if someone had the vaccine long time ago, it can help this one to boost the vaccine if ever you didn't get the boost.
What was the question?
It can be used as a booster also against the HEPA. For example, if I didn't get the vaccine, a booster recently, I had it long time ago. This can be like a vaccine
Well, not really,
for HEPA.
the word vaccine. Actually, it will actually assist you. For example, you have hepatitis that would
Yes.
is inflammation of the liver. So it's anti-inflammatory, especially the Vitale
Okay.
Forte, and then you include the vitamin C, which is also anti-inflammatory. It will work on the inflammation caused by the previous virus,
All
like the
right.
hepatitis. Yeah.
So
Yeah, and
this
oils
is
in general
Vitale
have
Forte.
antiviral properties. So
All right. Thank you so much, Doc Siegfried and Doc Joel. And now we can continue to the third and last product of the JLo Organics. Are you guys ready, audience? This is the Vitale Erexia. Can you
Yes.
guys introduce me this product?
This will
yeah,
actually excite all men, but also women too,
Yes. Especially
because
we are at the Valentine's week. I think a lot of men out there
yes.
are interested about purchasing this product. And can you introduce me this product, please?
Okay,
yes.
so
Go ahead.
that is Vitale Erexia, Doc, and Mark. So that has a lot of important components that is good for example erectile dysfunction and also
Mm,
to boost testosterone and vitality. So it's boosting the stamina. So if your energy is going low, especially in bed or you're at
Okay.
work, so you will need this. So it has L-Arginine, it has horny goat weed, which is kind of the name itself gives its purpose. The most obvious
Okay.
name, horny goat weed. And then we have the Tribulus terrestris or the puncture vine and the Tongkat Ali, which is
ginseng.
Malaysian ginseng.
Mhm. Yeah,
Oh,
so this product is basically formulated for people who have, let's say, are diabetic, hypertensive, for those who have poor circulation, especially towards that area, who are experiencing erectile dysfunction,
yes.
men with hormonal imbalances. So these are people who would actually benefit from this product. And like Dr. Sigfried mentioned earlier, the products not only work on the physical, I mean, not just on the erectile process, but also works on the mind because
Mm.
it actually works on improving a person's sex drive as well.
Okay. Good news for the men out there. And I think it's helpful also for athletes like me. I heard
Yes,
about
yes.
testosterone, right?
Yeah. Performance, sports
It helps
performance
performance.
and muscle building because the L-arginine is the precursor for nitric oxide. So it will improve the flow of blood to your muscles
Hmm.
and also for of course that the reproductive organs too,
Okay.
and to
And
the brain.
also, this is advisable to get it like other supplements consistently, like every day.
You want
The
to
directions for taking that is 3 days in a row and skip for one day, just so that the body won't develop a tolerance to it. But normally you take two in the morning upon waking up, one capsule after lunch, and one at bedtime.
Oh,
Um,
total of 4 capsules.
Total of four a day. And basically, the products in it, like the ones that Dr. Siegfried mentioned, especially the Panax ginseng, that would lower stress. And because when you do have a lot of stress, that makes your body create more cortisol. That's the stress hormone. And when that happens, there's less production of testosterone. So that's why a lot of people who are stressed out have like low libido. They have poor stamina and poor erectile function. So that's one thing that the Panax ginseng in the product does.
Okay, so do you want to mention other benefits about the Vitale Erexia?
Of
Yeah,
course,
go
go
ahead.
ahead, Doc.
Okay, so the L-Arginine, it increases nitric oxide levels. So basically, what it does is that it improves circulation towards the genital area. And of course, it's
Okay.
being used as well to help people who have high blood pressure. The nitric oxide is a vasodilator, meaning that it could help your blood vessels relax. So that in that way, it could actually help lower blood pressure as well. Um, uh, Go ahead, Siegfried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the horny goat weed got its name because the Chinese herdsmen noticed the goats were so fertile and become sexually active. So they found out this weed. So that's where it got. So actually, they call it the nature's Viagra. So it's an alternative
Okay.
to Viagra. But the difference is that Viagra, you don't have that sexual desire or the feelings. Here, you retain that feeling. So with the erection being corrected.
Stimulating also. Okay, and so this is only for men, right? There are no
No,
benefits
actually,
for
women
women.
could use it too to help improve their libido or their sex drive.
Okay, so for both men and women's out there, happy Valentine's. This is a good gift on
Yeah,
Sunday.
it's a hormonal balancer also for women. So especially those who are already in the postmenopausal stage. So, but actually, I still advise to still have a consultation so that we could check the root cause of the hormonal imbalances, and
Mm.
also
Okay,
about
so
erectile dysfunction also. So it may have a root cause.
okay, so
So
we can
maybe
repeat
Ralph
that.
could show us the
Mhm.
slide.
Yeah.
Okay, so this
Vitale
is
Erexia.
this is where the components of the Vitale Erectia Act. So, like on the top left, that's where ginseng works. Basically, it lowers stress, thereby lowering cortisol. And when you lower cortisol, that would make your body form more testosterone. Sigrid, the Tonkat Alley.
Yeah,
Okay.
that the Tongkat Ali works on the um reduce. Actually, it's actually unbinding the testosterone.
Mm-hmm.
So the more free testosterone you have, that's the ones that's biologically active that that we need.
Yeah, and then there's puncture vine or Tribulus terrestris. Actually, this has been popular probably in the 1980s among the Eastern European athletes in the Olympics, because this puncture vine or Tribulus terrestris was being used to improve your testosterone levels. So at that time, they were not able to detect uh, the use of this Tribulus. So basically, what happened was that these athletes from Eastern Europe did really
Yes.
well during the Olympics.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice trivia. Back in the
trivia.
1980s.
And of course, Sigfrid Arginine.
Yes, L-arginine is a precursor. It's an amino acid. It's actually a semi-essential amino acid because we produce it. But as we age, it starts to go down the production. So we need it to produce nitric oxide. So the important molecule here is the nitric oxide, which actually is a cell signaling and also relaxes the smooth muscles of our blood vessels. So the erection process is not about muscle, but it's about the blood flow to the organ.
Okay,
So the
but it
more
helps
flow of
also
the
to the
organ,
muscle with the
yeah, it's
blood
also
flow.
for the muscles too.
That's why it's. I think it's. I heard it's an important amino acid for athlete and bodybuilders.
Yes, yes.
Yes. All right.
Okay, and so finally, There is horny goatweed, which Dr. Sigfried said earlier, functions similar to your Viagra, Levitra,
Yes.
the other phosphodiesterase
Cialis. Yes,
inhibitors.
Cialis.
So all
So
these supplements have synergistic properties, so they don't act only on the physical, but as well as the mental
Okay.
capacities.
All right. All
so
right.
the so the difference between Viagra, the other synthetic drugs, to the horny goat weed in terms of affecting the EDE5 is actually it's modulating. So it's not as strong as the effect of Viagra. So it has no side effects as compared to the synthetic drugs.
Okay. Copy that.
Yeah.
Good. All right. So we got the three new products of the JLo Organics. Can we give a highlight to our new viewers about the Vitale Core 80? Doc Sig or Doc Joel, can you give a
Yeah,
highlight about this product? The
Uh,
new
yeah,
viewers tonight.
yeah. So basically, that's one of the supplements that we recommend for boosting a person's immune system.
Okay. And the second one is Vitale Forte.
so Vitale Forte is nature's answer to COVID-19, and it's an anti-inflammatory, antiviral product.
And also good for cancers, right?
Yeah.
And the last is Vitale Erexia.
So,
Uh,
of course, as the name implies, it's good for that process, erectile function.
yeah.
Very clear
Also good
process.
for
Yeah.
improving endurance, performance, and strength. So, a lot of benefits from by improving your testosterone levels.
All right. So where can we find these new products of JLo Organics?
They're available
Oh,
at our office. Eventually, it'll be available online.
online.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you know the range? Can you mention the range of the price of these products if you have a package or single per item?
The price would range from 2 to 3,000 pesos per bottle.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. So we are advising to the people out there that these supplements are really useful and that's what we need, especially during this pandemic. So if you're really interested, they are available in their clinic in Makati, in Centuria Medical. And thank you so much, Doc Joel, Doc Sig, for
You're welcome,
introducing
Mark.
these new products, JLo Organics. Would you like to add something else?
Yeah, actually, I think there's questions from our audience tonight. Maybe Ralph could flash it on the screen. Oh, there. I
All
think we
right.
answered the question
Is
already.
Vital
Yeah.
Erexia
Yeah.
only for men? Yeah. As you
It's
mentioned, it's
also for
also for
women.
women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Next
And
one.
we did explain it earlier too.
Yes.
So
How does Vitalicor 8C differ from normal vitamin C?
yeah, and we did explain this earlier too. Basically, the regular vitamin C is primarily ascorbic acid, which is a synthetic form of vitamin C, whereas the Vitalic Core 8C is a vitamin C complex, which has the cofactors that are needed for your ascorbic acid to work better.
So you get more from Vitalic Core 8C than the
Mm.
simple ascorbic
Normal
acid.
ascorbic
Yeah.
acid, right?
Yeah.
It's very complex. The 8C. That's why it's 8. A lot. Do you need a consultation before availing Vitale Forte and Core 8C?
Okay.
Good question.
It really depends on if you have concerns, especially if you're thinking about COVID, you have some flu. It's good to actually get talk with the doctor. So your fears, your anxiety will go away also. So I think consultation would help on the person's in terms of the psychological side of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and also the proper usage and
And the proper usage also.
All right. Thank you to Ralph
Okay.
for the questions.
I think those are our only questions for tonight. So, with that, we would like to thank everyone who tuned in tonight. And of course, to our guests, Mark and Sigfried, Dr. Sigfried. Thank you both for joining us.
Thank you
Thank you so
also.
much.
It's a
Thank you, Doc
wonderful.
Joel, Doc Siegfried, for having me tonight on your Wednesday gimmick. And now that I know more about these supplements, I think I'm gonna advise my relatives, my loved ones, that they need these supplements to be safe and healthy. Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much,
much.
guys. And
Thank you,
also, I would
Mark.
like to promote my next show,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
ABS-CBN show.
Yes.
It will be shown in ABS A to Z channel next month in March. It's Init sa Magdamag, starring Gerald Anderson, Jan Concepcion, and J.N. De Guzman. Thank you so much, Doc Siegfried, Doc Joel Lopez, and to the family for taking care of me since already a month, for
Yeah,
offering me
you're
my
welcome.
good services to me.
You're
And
welcome,
I
Mark.
saw a lot of improvements. My skin is like a teenager. I noticed that, and
Yeah,
you
you
guys
look
have also
younger.
noticed that. Yes, and I'm really happy to be part of this and be a witness about your services. So I would like to invite our audience to have a consultation in their clinic in Centuria Medical and try them out. Their services are really good, and they have no. You cannot find their services in other places. So check them out, and they're also on Instagram. It's Dr. Joel James, right?
Yeah,
You
it's
can follow them.
J Lopez MD on Instagram.
Yes, JLo's MD, and you can see their services, their products, and anything. You can contact them for consultation and book any services. Thank you so
Once
much
again,
for tonight.
thank you so much, Mark,
Thank
and thank
you.
you.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you for
Thank
Dr.
you,
having
guys.
Joel.
me. Have
Have a
a
good
good
night.
evening,
Good
and
night.
see you next week.
See
Bye,
you.
guys. God
Take
bless.
care. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Thank you.